Before kingdoms, before kings, before even shadow had a name, there was Riak. Riak the Nightstorm, the oldest of the Elder Dark, not a servant of darkness, not a creation of it. He is what darkness becomes when it learns to think. Alongside Cisna and Okoto, he rose from the Gnaw, the place where the Ashen's light did not reach and never could. When the great Ashen began to die, the world did not simply fade. It cracked, and through those cracks, something ancient looked back, not born, not awakened, but revealed. Riak. Riak is not just darkness. He is weather. He is movement. He is extinction in motion. Where he passes, light does not disappear. It is consumed mid-existence. Even the sky forgets how to shine. That is why they call him the Nightstorm. Riak does not only destroy, he builds from absence. The shades, hollow servants of shadow, are tied to his influence, and even artifacts like the primeval axe are said to carry echoes of his will. Everything touched by Riak becomes less real, more obedient to darkness. Even gods can be contained. At some point, Riak was bound, not killed, not destroyed, but imprisoned in the pit of faces, held there by the very creatures that once worshipped him, the Brawl. But darkness does not rot when sealed away, it waits. The Brawl did not fear Riak. They worshipped him. They believed that by serving him, they would become eternal. Instead, they became extensions of him. Worship does not chain darkness, it feeds it. Even mortals could not resist him. The noble Malik Kal made a choice. He traded Amara's daughter, Ishra, for power, for the umbral veil, a gift of Riak. But darkness never gives without claiming more than it takes. That deal cursed his bloodline and tied mortal desperation directly to an ancient hunger. Unlike kings, unlike matriarchs, unlike even Cisna, Riak does not seek control. He does not seek balance. He does not seek worship. He seeks completion. He wants the heart of the Ashen, not as power, but as rebirth, to take what remains of light and turn it into something that belongs to him, a world where darkness is not an end, but the only beginning. The Nightstorm Isle is not a battlefield. It is a pressure point in reality, a place where Riak's influence leaks into existence, where sky and ocean lose distinction, where time feels like it is being dragged downward. When you face Riak, you are not fighting a creature. You are standing against the original rule of the world's collapse. Cisna is manipulation. Omar is obsession. Amiren is fear. Gararan is deceit. Okoto is desire. But Riak is something older. Inevitability without emotion. He does not hate you. He does not notice you. You are simply light, still refusing to die. You cannot convince Riak. You cannot corrupt him. You cannot redeem him, because Riak is not a person. He is the moment when light stops being possible. The Elder Dark are not equal, they are stages. Riak the origin, Cisna the structure, Okoto the devourer. Others the echoes, and everything in Ashen is the aftermath of his existence. The world did not fall into darkness. It was always inside it, and Riak was only the first to remember.